Have you noticed that no matter what you try, sleep still slips away? You go to bed, maybe you even take a pill or sip a cup of tea, but at 2 or 3 in the morning, your eyes pop open. You lie there staring at the ceiling, restless and tired. Here is the shocking truth. A habit that seems harmless, something you believe is healthy, could actually be working against you. And worse, it may be quietly stealing your ability to fall into deep healing sleep. Today, I am going to show you how one simple kitchen ingredient, garlic, might be the surprising key to turning restless nights into peaceful rest. This is not about taking more pills or buying expensive gadgets. It is about using an age-old natural remedy in the right way, so your body can relax and finally stay asleep through the night. Before we begin, I would love to hear from you. Where are you watching from, and what time of day is it right now? Drop your answer in the comments below. And if you enjoy this video, hit the subscribe button. If not, go ahead and tap the like button instead. Stay with me, because what you are about to learn may completely change the way you sleep. Why sleep becomes harder. After age 60. As we move into our 60s and beyond, many of us notice that sleep does not come as easily as it once did. The truth is that our bodies naturally produce less melatonin, the hormone that signals the brain it is time to rest, and this slow decline makes falling asleep and staying asleep more difficult. You may remember drifting off without effort in your 30s, but now you might find yourself lying awake, watching the clock, wondering why your body refuses to settle. At the same time, the nervous system grows more sensitive with age, which means stress, and small worries can feel heavier and harder to shake off. A grandparent who used to manage a busy household may now feel their heart race just from thinking about a doctor's appointment, a bank statement, or even the evening news. That tension carries into the night, and instead of letting go, the mind keeps replaying the same thoughts, refusing to turn down the volume when the lights go out. Chronic conditions also play a role. Arthritis can create an ache that wakes you every time you shift in bed. Diabetes may cause your blood sugar to dip or spike overnight, leaving you restless and thirsty. High blood pressure often comes with medications that alter sleep cycles, so even when you doze off, the body is pulled back to wakefulness. These health issues are common after 60, but they are often overlooked as causes of poor rest. Everyday habits can add another layer of difficulty. A cup of coffee at 3 in the afternoon, which once felt harmless, may now linger in your system late into the night. Watching television until midnight exposes your eyes to bright blue light that tricks the brain into thinking it is still daytime. Scrolling through a phone in bed might seem like a way to relax, yet those glowing screens actually block the natural rhythm your body depends on to prepare for sleep. All of this can create a frustrating cycle where you feel tired during the day, but wide awake at night. Many older adults quietly blame themselves, thinking that restless sleep is simply part of aging, a burden they cannot change. But that is not the full story. While sleep challenges are common after 60, they are not a fixed sentence you must accept without question. The encouraging truth is that small changes can make a real difference. Turning off screens an hour before bed, choosing herbal tea instead of coffee after lunch, or practicing a few minutes of gentle breathing can calm the nervous system. Even adjusting the room temperature a few degrees cooler can help the body recognize that it is time to rest. These are simple steps, but for many seniors, They open the door to longer, deeper, more refreshing nights. If you have been struggling, know that you are not alone, and more importantly, know that your sleep is not gone forever. It may take awareness and a few new habits, but you still have the ability to guide your body back toward peaceful rest. And the first step begins with understanding why sleep becomes harder in the first place, so you can gently take control again. Garlic, from simple spice to natural remedy. For thousands of years, garlic has been more than just a seasoning sprinkled on food. Ancient Egyptians placed garlic in tombs as both nourishment and medicine, while Greek athletes ate it before competitions, believing it gave strength and endurance. In China and India, healers used garlic to ease breathing troubles, improve digestion, and fight infections. This history reminds us that long before modern pharmacies, people turned to simple plants like garlic to protect their health and restore balance. Here in America, garlic became a household staple through food, not medicine. Think of a warm loaf of garlic bread at an Italian restaurant, a pot of spaghetti simmering on the stove, or a hearty stew in the middle of winter. Garlic is woven into the comfort foods we grew up with, dishes that bring families together and spark memories of gatherings around the table. For many of us, the smell of garlic in the kitchen feels like home itself. What makes garlic so powerful is a compound called allicin, released when a clove is chopped, crushed, or chewed. Allicin has been studied for its ability to reduce inflammation, relax tense nerves, and improve circulation, all of which become more important as we age. You may not think about it when tossing garlic into a pan, but every clove carries this natural medicine hidden inside its sharp aroma. Now, let us connect garlic directly to sleep, a subject that weighs heavily on many seniors. As we grow older, our hearts can beat faster from worry, stress, or even certain medications. Allicin gently helps slow the heart rate, creating a calming effect that makes it easier to drift off. At the same time, this compound supports the production of serotonin, the feel-good brain chemical that eventually turns into melatonin, the hormone that guides your natural sleep cycle. Without enough serotonin, your body struggles to make melatonin, and sleep becomes shallow and restless. Garlic quietly supports this chain, allowing your body to shift more smoothly into rest. Imagine this in everyday life. A grandmother in Ohio sits down to a bowl of chicken soup made with garlic, not realizing that beyond flavor, the soup may help her nerves settle before bed. A retired couple in Arizona shares a plate of pasta, enjoying the taste, but also unknowingly giving their bodies a small push toward a more peaceful night. These simple, familiar meals are not only nourishing, but also carry gentle support for relaxation and recovery. The challenge for many seniors is that poor sleep begins to feel permanent, as though the body has forgotten how to rest. That sense of helplessness can be discouraging, especially when nights drag on and mornings arrive with heavy eyes. Garlic does not promise miracles, but it does offer quiet help, reinforcing the natural rhythms your body still holds. The good news is, you do not need expensive supplements or complicated routines. Adding garlic thoughtfully to your meals or using it in gentle natural remedies can provide support that is safe, familiar, and easy to try. It is a reminder that even in the simplest foods, nature has placed tools to help us live with more comfort, more strength, and more rest. Method 1. Placing garlic under the pillow. One of the simplest and most surprising ways seniors have supported better sleep is by placing a fresh clove of garlic under the pillow. The idea may sound unusual at first, but it has been passed down for generations with roots in old folk traditions where families believed the natural scent of garlic could calm the body and cleanse the air. To try it, simply peel one clove, keep it whole, and slip it inside the pillowcase near where your head rests at night. The gentle aroma released by the garlic is not overwhelming when used correctly. Instead, it creates a mild, steady fragrance that many people find soothing as they drift off to sleep. Research suggests that compounds in garlic can gently open nasal passages and support easier breathing, which may explain why some older adults say it helps reduce snoring or nighttime congestion. For someone who wakes often because of stuffy airways, even a small improvement in breathing can mean a more restful night. There is also a calming effect on the nervous system that comes with this simple ritual. Seniors often carry quiet worries to bed, concerns about health, family, or finances that swirl in the mind long after the lights are turned out. The steady scent of garlic warmed by body heat can act as a reminder to slow down and let go, almost like a natural signal to the brain that it is safe to relax. Stories from the past add weight to this practice. Many grandparents remember their own parents or neighbors slipping garlic under pillows, not as a cure, but as a comfort. In rural communities across America, folk remedies like this were used not because people had no choice, but because they noticed that simple things sometimes worked better than expected. That tradition still speaks to older adults today, especially those who long for natural solutions rather than another pill bottle on the nightstand. There are a few important notes to keep in mind. Always use fresh garlic, not a clove that has been sitting too long or showing signs of mold. Replace it each night with a new one, so the aroma remains gentle and effective rather than stale or sharp. If your pillow is especially thick, place the clove closer to the side where your head rests to allow the scent to travel more easily. These small adjustments make the experience both safe and pleasant. Several older Americans who have tried this method share similar feedback. One woman in Florida described it simply, "It helped me breathe easier at night." A man in Oregon said he noticed fewer interruptions to his sleep after just a few days. While not everyone will respond the same way, these real-life stories show that something so ordinary can create quiet improvements that make nights less frustrating and mornings more refreshing. It is easy to dismiss this practice as too simple to matter, yet that is exactly why it is worth trying. For many seniors, the struggle with sleep feels endless, and small steps often open the door to bigger changes. Placing a clove of garlic under your pillow is safe, inexpensive, and requires no extra effort. It may not solve every sleep problem, but it offers a gentle, natural way to encourage your body toward deeper rest. Method 2. Applying garlic to the soles of the feet. Among the lesser-known but fascinating natural practices is the use of garlic on the soles of the feet before bedtime. In Eastern medicine, there is a point called Yongquan, located in the center of the sole, believed to connect directly to circulation relaxation and overall energy balance. While it may sound unusual, this idea aligns with something many Americans already appreciate: reflexology and foot massage, both of which recognize the feet as gateways to the rest of the body. To try this method, you only need 3 to 5 cloves of fresh garlic. Peel and crush them gently until they form a soft paste, then apply that paste directly to the middle of the soles. Secure it with a piece of gauze or a clean cloth, and leave it in place for 10 to 20 minutes before going to bed. The process is simple, requires no special tools, and can be done in the comfort of your own home. Most people who try this describe a warm, tingling sensation that slowly spreads from the feet upward through the body. It is not just a physical warmth, but a soothing sense of release, as if the tension collected throughout the day finally begins to melt away. That calming effect is especially valuable for seniors who often carry the invisible weight of stress, whether from health concerns, loneliness, or the worry of being a burden on family. From a scientific perspective, the compounds in garlic gently stimulate blood vessels and nerves. Improved circulation can ease feelings of heaviness in the legs, reduce nighttime restlessness, and signal to the nervous system that it is time to wind down. For older adults who find themselves tossing and turning, this subtle support can make the difference between hours of frustration and the ability to slip into deeper, steadier sleep. There are, of course, important safety notes to remember. Raw garlic can be strong and may cause mild burning or irritation on sensitive skin, so it is best to start slowly. Try just 10 minutes the first time and never use this method every single night. If you notice redness, itching, or discomfort, it is better to stop and explore another approach. Seniors with very delicate skin may prefer to dilute the garlic paste with a small amount of olive oil to soften the effect. What makes this practice relatable to many Americans is its similarity to familiar habits. Think of how comforting a warm foot soak feels at the end of a long day, or how a gentle foot massage can relax the entire body. The garlic method works in a similar way, combining physical stimulation with natural plant compounds to create calm. It takes something people already enjoy, care for the feet, and gives it an added layer of healing potential. A retired teacher in Michigan once shared that after trying this method twice in a week, she fell asleep faster and no longer woke up at 3 in the morning. Stories like hers remind us that even small, unconventional steps can provide comfort without adding another pill to the nightly routine. For seniors who are open to natural remedies, applying garlic to the soles of the feet offers both tradition and science in one simple practice. It may not work for everyone, but it gives hope that even in the quiet moments before bed, you can take gentle steps toward better rest. Method 3. Garlic milk with honey. Across many cultures, a cup of warm milk before bed has been seen as a gentle signal to the body that rest is near. Some traditions add garlic to that nightly ritual, turning a familiar drink into a natural remedy for both the stomach and the nervous system. When honey is stirred in the mixture, it becomes soothing, slightly sweet, and surprisingly effective for encouraging deeper sleep. What might sound unusual at first is in truth a simple practice that many older adults can try safely at home. The recipe is straightforward and requires only basic ingredients. Pour 1 cup of fresh milk, about 8 ounces, into a small pan. Peel 3 to 5 cloves of garlic, crush them lightly, and add them to the milk. Simmer on low heat for 10 to 15 minutes, allowing the garlic to release its natural compounds. Once the milk cools slightly, stir in a spoonful of raw honey, then drink the mixture warm 30 to 60 minutes before bedtime. Each ingredient contributes something important. Warm milk is a natural cue for the brain that bedtime has arrived. Garlic contains anti-inflammatory properties that calm the nervous system and reduce hidden tension, which often keeps older adults awake. Honey steadies blood sugar levels overnight, preventing sudden waking in the middle of the night. Together, these three ingredients create a gentle combination that encourages relaxation and rest. Consider the story of a woman in Kansas who struggled with restless nights for years. After a few evenings of sipping garlic milk with honey, she noticed her mind grew calmer, her breathing easier, and her mornings lighter, without the groggy heaviness that often follows poor sleep. Such experiences remind us that sometimes the most effective answers are also the simplest. This drink may offer other benefits as well. Garlic can reduce inflammation from arthritis or high blood pressure, while honey provides steady energy and comfort. Warm milk adds not only nourishment, but also a sense of security, often evoking childhood memories of being cared for before bedtime. That emotional comfort is part of why this small ritual feels so powerful. Approach it with patience and consistency. Begin with fewer cloves if the taste feels too strong, and gradually increase as your body adjusts. Some prefer to soak garlic in cold milk for a milder flavor before warming it. The beauty of garlic milk with honey lies in its simplicity. It takes just a few minutes to prepare, yet it may help restore the natural rhythm of sleep that so many seniors miss. For those weary of relying on pills, this small evening ritual can be a gentle, trustworthy step toward more peaceful nights. Method 4. Black garlic, a superfood for restful sleep. Black garlic may appear unusual, but it is simply regular garlic that has been aged under controlled heat and humidity for 80 to 90 days. This natural process darkens the cloves, softens their texture, and transforms their flavor into something mildly sweet and chewy. Unlike raw garlic, which can be sharp and hard to tolerate, black garlic feels more like a treat while offering powerful health benefits. One of its most important effects is on brain chemistry. Black garlic supports the production of serotonin, the chemical that calms the mind, and sets the stage for melatonin, the hormone that guides your sleep cycle. With balanced serotonin, the body can create melatonin more easily, leading to smoother nights and deeper rest. For seniors who often wake in the early hours, this gentle support can make a meaningful difference. Its benefits do not stop there. Black garlic is rich in antioxidants, which help strengthen the immune system and reduce the low-level inflammation that drains energy over time. Many older adults who add it to their diet report not only better sleep, but also fewer seasonal illnesses and steadier vitality during the day. Digestive health is another area where black garlic helps. It is easier on the stomach than raw garlic, supports healthy gut bacteria, and has even been linked to lowering cholesterol. For seniors balancing medications or dealing with indigestion, this gentleness is a welcome change. Daily use is simple. Most experts suggest 2 to 4 cloves each day, 1 serving in the morning and 1 in the evening. You can chew them plain, mix them into salads, or spread them on toast like a soft fruit jam. Seniors avoiding alcohol should skip recipes that involve soaking in wine, and instead enjoy the cloves with water. The experiences of real people bring these benefits to life. A retired nurse in California began eating 2 cloves each evening and found herself sleeping more naturally within a week. A grandfather in New York now keeps a jar of black garlic on his counter, calling it his nighttime helper, after replacing sleep aids with this gentle food. Black garlic is not a cure for every sleep issue, but it represents hope. For seniors discouraged by restless nights, it offers a natural, safe, and easy step toward better rest. Combined with small lifestyle changes like limiting caffeine and dimming lights before bed, this superfood can become a reliable part of a healthy routine. The beauty of black garlic lies in its balance of comfort and healing. It tastes good, supports immunity, aids digestion, and gently restores natural sleep rhythms. For older adults seeking simple, trustworthy answers, black garlic is proof that sometimes the most effective solutions are found right in the foods we choose each day. Comparing the 4 methods and choosing what fits you best. By now, you have learned 4 different ways garlic can be used to support better rest, each with its own character and strength. For some seniors, the simplest approach is often the most appealing, and placing a single clove of garlic under the pillow can be that gentle first step. It requires no preparation, costs almost nothing, and may offer surprising comfort for those who only want to try a small change. Others may prefer a practice that feels more like self-care, something that turns into a ritual of slowing down before bed. The foot treatment with crushed garlic offers this, combining the relaxation of reflexology with the soothing warmth that spreads through the body. For seniors who appreciate the feeling of caring for themselves in a tangible way, this method may feel rewarding beyond sleep alone. For those who often struggle with indigestion or nighttime bloating, the garlic milk with honey may be the right choice. It provides both nourishment and comfort, while also calming the nervous system and stabilizing blood sugar. This drink is not only practical, but also deeply reassuring, turning bedtime into a moment of gentle care, rather than worry about stomach discomfort. And for seniors who want a long-term nutritional boost, black garlic may be the most powerful option. With its high antioxidant content and mild sweet taste, it supports immunity, digestion, and steady sleep rhythms. Many older adults treat it almost like a daily supplement, adding it to salads or enjoying it on its own, confident that it is strengthening their body from within. It is important to remember that you do not need to do all 4 methods at once. In fact, trying to add too many new habits may only create stress and confusion. Instead, choose 1 or 2 methods that fit your lifestyle, personality, and health needs. Think of garlic not as a miracle cure, but as a natural ally offering small but meaningful support in different forms. Whether it is a clove under the pillow, a soothing drink, a gentle foot ritual, or a daily superfood, the right choice is the one you will actually enjoy and sustain. That is the path toward better sleep, better mornings, and a greater sense of control over your own well-being. As we come to the end of this video, let's take a gentle moment to remind ourselves of what we have learned together. Garlic in its many forms can offer small but meaningful ways to relax the body, calm the mind, and support better sleep. Whether it is a clove under your pillow, a warm drink with honey, a soothing foot treatment, or the sweet taste of black garlic, each method is a natural option that may bring more peaceful nights. But please remember, these ideas are meant as general information and not as medical advice. If you are living with a specific health condition or dealing with troubling symptoms, it is always best to talk directly with your doctor before making changes. I would also love to know what matters most to you as we create future videos together. Type 1 in the comments if you want to learn more about weak bones and how to avoid broken bones. Type 2 if memory decline and dementia are your biggest concerns. Or type 3 if boosting brain power and keeping your mind sharp is what you care about most. And before you go, don't forget to subscribe, tap the notification bell so you never miss a new video, and share this with a friend or loved one who might also find it helpful. Together, we can stay strong, stay informed, and keep moving toward healthier, brighter days.